Lancaster, California, I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jacobo.
On this episode of L28 News, a recap of Lancaster's State of the City event at the AV Fairgrounds, the city gathers community feedback on future renovations to El Dorado Park, a breakdown of available grants that help cover home repairs for locals, and a look at how funds raised by Measure AV is being spent to improve Antelope Valley College.
Followed by the Lancaster's Community Center's Turkey Drive, artist Charles Arnoldi visits the MOA to discuss his Master of Ceremony exhibit currently on display, a visit to local spot for Ninja Warrior workouts, Go Ninja Gym, and coverage of Lancaster Baptist Eagles taking on the Cornerstone Christian Crusaders.
The State of the City event here in Lancaster was held on Wednesday, November 8th at the Antelope Valley Fair and Event Center and provided attendees a comprehensive overview of the city's achievements, ongoing projects, and future plans. Mayor R.X. Paris set the tone by emphasizing Lancaster's forward-looking perspective, stating, "In this city, we don't have rear-view mirrors. We're focusing ahead." The overarching theme of the event was the city's commitment to creating a magnificent environment for its residents, especially the younger generation. Mayor Paris proudly highlighted Lancaster's pivotal role in hydrogen energy research. The city received a $15 million grant from the New Energy and Industrial Technology Development Organization, or NEDO, positioning Lancaster as a global leader in hydrogen production within the next year or so. Paris underscored the financial benefits for the city as each kilogram of hydrogen produced will contribute to its revenue. On the front of public safety, Paris advocated for community-driven initiatives, including the Neighborhood Watch program and the integration of technology, such as license plate reading cameras, which played a crucial role in solving crimes, with 18 out of 23 murders in 2023 being resolved within 48 hours. The Lancaster Police Department, a hybrid force working in conjunction with the LA County Sheriff's Department, was showcased as an innovative and community-driven law enforcement model. Mayor Paris emphasized the city's commitment to safety and security, stating they are not afraid to take necessary actions for the well-being of its residents. Councilwoman Lauren Hughes Leslie highlighted the success of Lancaster's parks, arts, recreation, and community services, showcasing increased attendance at events like the California Poppy Festival and the Haunt at the Hangar. The transformation of Lancaster's municipal stadium into a professional soccer venue reflected the city's dedication to sports and community growth. Councilmember Ken Mann delved into the city's substantial capital improvement project, with $60 million spent last year on road projects, pedestrian safety initiatives, and major freeway enhancements. Other projects on the horizon include the multi-agency Regional Resiliency Center and upgrades to Mariposa Park and Weber Pool. The State of the City event encapsulated Lancaster's multifaceted approach to development, emphasizing technological advancement, public safety, cultural vibrancy, and infrastructure improvements. The city's leaders reaffirmed their dedication to creating a thriving and forward-looking community for current and future generations. To stay up to date with all these ongoing projects and programs, be sure to stay tuned to L28 News, the #1 source for breaking news here in the city.
The highly anticipated clash between the Lancaster Baptist Eagles and the Cornerstone Christian Crusaders turned out to be a roller coaster of turnovers and touchdowns, leaving the Eagles grappling with their third consecutive loss. From the kickoff, excitement filled the air as L28's own Ronnie Wald provided riveting play-by-play commentary, with Lancaster Baptist principal Eric Lee offering insightful, colorful commentary as well. The game started with a twist as Lancaster Baptist received the opening kickoff but fumbled on their very first play, surrendering possession to Cornerstone Christian. Number 11, Matthew Huffman swiftly put Cornerstone on the board early in the first quarter, securing his 10th touchdown of the year. Despite their setback, the Eagles managed to hold off the Crusaders on the 2-point conversion attempt, allowing them to take a slim 6-0 lead. The game momentum continued to swing as another turnover plagued the Eagles, leading to more points for Cornerstone Christian. With a minute left in the first quarter, number 15, Devin Jarrett executed a quarterback sneak, breaking through the Eagles' defense to extend the Crusaders' lead up to 12, concluding the opening quarter. Energized for a comeback, Lancaster Baptist Eagles found their rhythm in the second quarter. Number 20, Sammy Flores made a remarkable 65-yard run after catching the quarterback's pass on a screen, putting the Eagles on the scoreboard 12-6. Unfortunately, their point-after attempt fell short. The Crusaders, however, remained relentless, securing a critical first down close to halftime with a yard gained by number 15, Matt Huffman. As the clock wound down to mere seconds, Cornerstone Christian strategically maneuvered, scoring another touchdown with a second left in the half after a successful quarterback sneak, elevating their lead to 18-6. Despite the Eagles' efforts, the Crusaders' dominant performance persisted into the second half, sealing a decisive 43-6 victory. Reed Ebert's impressive two-touchdown performance, coupled with Devin Jarrett's first half contributions, guided Cornerstone Christian to the triumph. The Eagles' record dipped to 6-4, while the Crusaders soared to an 8-2 overall record, boasting their fifth consecutive road win. To stay up to date on L28's coverage of sports here in Lancaster, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at City of Lancaster, California. Don't go anywhere. When we return from the break, we'll be covering some of Lancaster's available grants that help to cover home repairs, followed by an update on the funds from Measure AV and how it's being used to modernize Antelope Valley College.
Welcome back to L28. In this next segment, we'll be focusing on home repair grants here in the city, as well as a closer look at how the funds from Measure AV are transforming Antelope Valley College, one project at a time. In an effort to enhance the quality of life for its residents, Lancaster created the Housing Rehabilitation Program. The program utilizes grants and loans to facilitate home repairs and renovations. With the focus on ensuring safe and comfortable housing for all residents who call Lancaster home, this initiative marks a significant step forward in addressing housing needs within the community. Mayor Paris emphasized the city's commitment to creating an environment where all families feel valued and supported. The program features 3 distinct categories, offering flexibility to residents based on their specific needs: the Emergency Repair Program, the Housing Rehab Loan Program, and the Turf Replacement Beautification Program. By providing targeted support through these 3 diverse categories, Lancaster's Housing Rehabilitation Program is set to make a lasting impact on the lives of its residents. This initiative not only addresses the immediate housing concerns, but also aligns with the city's vision for a vibrant and prosperous future. To learn more about the program, feel free to scan the QR code shown on your screen now, or call 909-476-9696, extension 123.
You know, Ryan, it's really exciting and cool to see that the city cares about local residents and it's offering out a helping hand.
Yeah, it's great that the city's offering a helping hand, and depending on your needs, which could go from a roof repair all the way to saving money on your water bill, especially with a drought being a concern in California. It's great that they have these programs available to change that costly lawn to something more cost effective with like a turf or desert landscape.
No, I completely agree, and shout out to the city of Lancaster for always looking out for local residents here in the city. Antelope Valley College is undergoing an ongoing transformation thanks to the fulfillment of Measure AV, a $350 million measure approved by local voters back in November of 2016. These funds are revitalizing the Lancaster campus, breathing new life into the educational institution. The latest addition, Cedar Hall, which is expected to open in March of 2025, is a striking 3-story, 65,000 square foot facility that will house classrooms, including a theater-style lecture room, faculty offices, and an art gallery. It represents the state-of-the-art addition to the campus, embodying the vision of a modernized AVC that caters to the needs of both students and staff alike. The impact of Measure AV extends beyond Cedar Hall. One notable achievement is the Discovery Lab, a $25.8 million, 35,000 square foot technical education building. This facility is home to programs like welding, fire technology, electronics, and avionics, and opened its doors in May of 2022. The campus has also welcomed a new 2-story, 58,000 square foot student services building, a $46.5 million project that hosted a grand opening ceremony earlier this year in April. The impressive structure serves as a one-stop shop, offering a range of primary student services in one accessible location, exemplifying AVC's commitment to student convenience and support. Enhancements have not been limited to new constructions alone. Improvements to campus infrastructure included utility upgrades, installation of a traffic signal at the main campus entry, and new landscaping, are all aimed at making the campus more efficient, accessible, and attractive to prospective students here in the area. Other Measure AV funded projects include the Marauder Complex, offering 22,500 square feet of usable space at the Marauder Stadium. The commitment to modernizing and enhancing AVC remains unwavering, and the completed Measure AV projects represent a significant milestone in AVC's ongoing transformation, marking a vibrant and promising future for the institution. To keep up with all the ongoing modernizations happening at Antelope Valley College or other capital improvement projects happening here in the city, be sure to stay tuned to the next L28 News.
Jacobo, it's crazy to see how AVC has modernized and just scaled up over the years. I mean, back when I was there, like it looks like a totally different school
It's like
now.
night and day, right?
Yeah, so I wish I could enjoy a lot of those renovations back when I was a student, but I'm just so happy for the current and future students that are enjoying these improvements because it's just going to make their educational journey that much better.
Oh, definitely. Having all these modern state-of-the-art facilities will not only enhance their educational journey, but it's going to make them feel proud to go to school every day and say like, you know what, I came from AVC.
Yeah, and I mean, looking at it now, it looks like a 4-year college.
Oh no, definitely. When we return from the break, L28 heads to the Lancaster Community Center for their turkey drive, followed by an artist talk at the Museum of Art and History with Charles Arnoldi.
Thank you for tuning into L28. The team will be talking about the LCC's turkey drive along with Charles Arnoldi's artist talk at Lancaster's MOA. In a heartwarming demonstration of community spirit, the Lancaster Community Center overflowed with gratitude and compassion on November 18th during its Thanksgiving Turkey Drive. Collaborative efforts among the City of Lancaster and its partners, Cali Dental, Jesus Assembly AV, and Grace Resources, resulted in the distribution of over 700 free turkeys to families in need, symbolizing the essence of sharing and Thanksgiving. As families eagerly lined up to receive their Thanksgiving meals, radiant smiles adorned the faces of both givers and receivers, each turkey signifying more than just a meal, but a bond within the community. Extending the city and their partners' goodwill, over 100 additional turkeys were generously donated across various City of Lancaster community homes in the area. During the event, L28 spoke with members of the Jesus Assembly AV Church, who were pivotal in organizing the turkey drive. They shared their reflections on the event's success, their motivation for participating, and their ambitious plans to further support their community in years to come.
This event has been taken for the past 10 years, over 10 years. We've been making a kind of contribution to the community, remembering the less privileged in our midst. And glory be to God that the City of Lancaster has partnered with us. And with the permission of my pastors and others, they'll be able to speak for them. We do give food out, raw food, on every other Fridays. And also at the end of the month, we do cooking at Grace Resource. So many outreach events that we have for the community. In the last 2 years, the City of Lancaster had noticed what we're doing, and they have come to partner with us. And now here we are. Last year, we have about 450 families that we gave out. This year, we just counted about 800 families. So we're really happy to do this, and glory be to God who has been using all these men and women for this event.
They're the guys doing all the work, and I'm grateful to God that I have all these men and women of God supporting the work of the ministry. God has planted us in Lancaster for almost over 18 years, and we're a community outreach church. What we do is basically to show the love of Christ and demonstrate it to people all around us in this. And we've done that by the grace of God. Just like they are saying, we want to continue to do this. And we need as many people in the community to encourage us and support us in what we're doing. And we are grateful to the city joining us since last year to help us to do what we do best. So it's a great time for us as a community. It's a great time for us as a church. It's a great time for us as a people. And I just want to see this going on and on. This is a beautiful city, and we're here to support the city.
I think it went very well. We're very happy to see all of our community here. Um, we've surpassed even last year's goal, and we're happy because it's just getting bigger and bigger.
L28 also spoke with Eric Serrano, the Community Services Coordinator, who shared insights into the meticulous planning and collaborative dedication behind the event's success. Eric shed light on the months of preparation and collaboration with the city's partners and how that culminated in the heartwarming outcome. Emphasizing the significance of events like these, Eric highlighted the enduring importance of giving back to the community. Let's hear what he had to say.
An event of this magnitude takes a lot of logistics, definitely a lot of pieces. So we've had partnerships with Grace Resources. We've had partnerships with Cali Dental. We've had partnerships with Jesus Assembly. And so, and of course the community services division, we've been a part of this. So together again, in totality, we've actually been able to have about 900 turkeys, and they're all being distributed at the same time. Now, of course, here we had our big main hub, and we had about 685. But we've also been distributing our community homes, and that's happening simultaneously as well. So we're excited for everything that's happening again. But yeah, it's been a lot of logistical pieces. It's been planning about. I think we've been planning for about 4 months to put this together, and it shows because we had all our volunteer power. We had all the support from neighborhood businesses. They were all on board, and then it just all went smoothly. I think we planned 4 hours for the event, and everything went out into our community in about I think the total was about 45 minutes. So so it was an incredible show, support from our community, support from our staff, our volunteers, and then all our partners. So yeah, exciting.
As the day drew to a close, the impact of the Thanksgiving turkey drive in Lancaster echoed beyond the community center, leaving a lasting imprint on the hearts and minds of those who joyfully gave and those who gratefully received. For more details on upcoming community events like these, visit the City of Lancaster's website linked in the description below or by using the QR code on your screen.
Renowned artist Charles Arnoldi captivated art enthusiasts during an illuminating artist talk at the Museum of Art and History. Rachel McCullough Wainwright, owner of the Ram Gallery in Bakersfield, served as the master of ceremonies, skillfully guiding the discussion as she and Arnoldi took the audience on a journey throughout Arnoldi's extensive career. L28's Angel Stephenson spoke with Arnoldi at the event, who shares his thoughts on having his work showcased in the main gallery of the MOA and how it feels to know that his art is being appreciated by the community. Arnoldi also takes the time to share his words of advice with viewers. Let's head to the MOA for more.
It's always really great when people want to show your work, especially museums. That's a step up in a funny way from galleries and stuff because it's not commercial, which means that they probably really just appreciate the work. And it was interesting because I was in a show here, group show. I'd never been here before, and I didn't really think much about it. But then Andy came to see me and wanted to know, would you do a show here when they redid the gallery? And the museum, and I agreed to do it. And then a couple of months, I had totally forgotten about it. And a couple of months ago, they showed up and they said, we want to look at the work for the show. And it was funny because they had a list, and I looked at the list and I said, well, some of this stuff is, sold and stuff, but I have other stuff. And they went around and they said, well, this is good, that's good. And I said, can we use that? And I said, sure, whatever you want, take it and see how it goes. An artist is trying to make art. And by making art, what I mean is you can make an object that has a life of its own that people can relate to without knowing you, thinking it's valuable or whatever, that you can make something that goes out in the world. You could go to Australia or Japan or Germany, and people relate to it. And I am 77 now, and I've been doing this for close to 60 years. And so I have work out in the world that's 50 years old. And when people respond to it, it makes me feel like maybe I am making art. Because, see, most stuff that's made as art doesn't really hold up over time. And so many people want to be artists, like, I want to be an artist. And hopefully I am. You can't tell. So you make stuff and you hope that you're succeeding. But it takes things like the Lancaster Museum wanting to have a show to expose this to people. And a woman who lives here just came up to me and told me how thrilled she was. She's an older artist and she really appreciates this. And I told her that makes me feel good. It's people like that that help me feel good about myself and what I'm trying to do. I think the way you contact is carnoldi@mac.com, but we do have a website that got taken down for a while, but they're rebuilding it. But my wife says never say this, but you can Google me. And, see, I'm not socially conscious. I don't use a computer. And I mean, this to me is the biggest mystery in the world. I can take a photograph, but I don't know how to send it to somebody. My job is I go in the studio and make stuff. And that way I'm extremely lucky.
During the artist talk, attendees had the opportunity to learn more about the creative mind behind the Master of Ceremony. Arnoldi took guests back to when he received a LACMA award in the late 1960s and how the world differed back then, stating how he thought art was just paintings and sculptures, but now his perspective of the craft and medium have grown. He cites that a fire, which started in an orchard, left behind what appeared to be a hand-drawn markings that made a picture. This inspired him to begin collecting tree branches to create stick paintings, which would be harshly critiqued by the art world at the time, but Arnoldi recalls an individual telling him, "Son, I don't know what you're doing, but you're onto something," which led the artist feeling validated for his work. The artist expands on the various topics, including masculinity in his art, his break from using wood as a medium when he decides a series has ended, and much more. So if you'd like to see the entire artist talk, feel free to scan the QR code shown on screen or visit the link in the description.
Jacobo, did you know that one of Charles Arnoldi's earliest stick paintings is on display right now at the MOA?
You know, I actually didn't know that, and that's kind of a cool coincidence because it's kind of like coming around full circle, right?
Yeah. I think that's awesome. And, if you haven't had a chance to check it out yet, the Museum of Art and History, the Master of Ceremony exhibit won't be around forever, so definitely check it out.
Today's episode will be concluding with a visit to Go Ninja Gym, which includes a state-of-the-art Ninja Warrior obstacle course, as well as coverage of the Community Input Day held at Dorado Park, which heard from the community as they shaped the future of their neighborhood.
Congratulations on joining L28's Watch Till the End Club. We'll be ending today's episode with a visit to Go Ninja Gym, followed by coverage of the Community Input Day held at Dorado Park, which allowed local residents to have their voices heard on what they'd like to see most in upcoming park renovations projects. Here on L28 News, we take you on an exciting journey into the world of ninjas, right here in Lancaster. Go Ninja Gym offers an incredible experience combining the thrills of an American Ninja Warrior obstacle course with the wisdom of a traditional dojo. Let's head to our field correspondent Joseph Leo with more.
Growing up, I was always influenced by ninja culture, from the Three Ninjas to Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to Naruto. This is Joseph Leo from L28 News, and I'm in front of the Go Ninja Gym, where we are about to experience their obstacle course and get in shape like a ninja. Let's check it out. Go Ninja Gym, with its American Ninja Warrior training obstacle course, is a true test of strength, agility, and determination. With Coach Ryan as your guide, participants of all ages can push their limits and unleash their inner ninja warrior. From scaling the rock climb wall to sprinting across the wall run, each obstacle challenges their abilities and promotes personal growth.
So here we mainly focus on physical endurance and strength. A lot of what the kids do, it focuses on their ability to do well the rest of the course. They don't realize it sometimes, but ultimately, everything makes them stronger. I used to be the same way when I first joined. I wasn't able to do like a push-up or anything, but soon I was able to do pull-ups, muscle-ups, and now I can do the rest of the course. So yeah, it's pretty fun. I enjoy working here. Yeah, so if I'm back here, start off and then.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Like right when you get vertical max, that's when you want to jump.
Exactly. Because the wall actually leans back a little bit.
Got it.
If you're just running forward, you're just going to go into the wall. So that's why it's kind of hot, but.
So let me try this. Now I'm going to do
absolutely.
This is the 12 foot?
Yeah, so 12 is at the top, right below is 10.
Okay, got it. So I'm going to go for the 12 feet. Let's see what I can do here.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Oh, okay, that's fun. A little bit of like an awkward position. Yeah.
But Go Ninja offers more than just an obstacle course. Within the facility, Sensei Jacob leads the hidden dojo, where students from young to adults can learn the art of jiu-jitsu. Sensei Jacob instills discipline, focus, and respect in his students, helping them develop both physical and mental strengths. It's a place where aspiring ninjas can train and grow in a supportive environment.
So with our style of martial arts, we do Japanese jiu-jitsu. This is more focused on self-defense. A lot of martial arts are only focused on one part of things. We do stand-up, striking, we do wrestling, and we do groundwork, multiple attackers, all of that. So we're not focused on competition. We're more focused on making sure that people will be okay in certain self-defense situations. They'll get more discipline, they'll get structure, It's a lot of different skills that kids need to grow up. But they do have a lot of the same principles in it. So it's still a lot of physical fitness. You have to be able to focus on what you're doing. You have to be able to get along with other people. So a lot of it is going to be just getting out of your comfort zone and doing things like that. So the biggest thing that I can say is if you are interested in doing something, there's no harm in trying it out. You might find something that you really enjoy, but if you don't particularly like something, that's not a big deal. It's not for everybody. We're trying to find what's hidden in you. So some people find a secret passion for martial arts. Some people find out that they really enjoy like a competitive mindset. It really just depends. Everything is individualized. So everyone's different. Everyone gets something else out of it.
Meet Margaret, the dynamic manager of the front desk at Go Ninja Gym and the Hidden Dojo, ready to unveil a thrilling lineup of upcoming events ranging from a ninja competition attracting competitors from all over, promising fitness, mastery, and inner balance for all.
Well, we have a ninja competition coming up, and that's going to start in the morning. And we have people coming from all over the region, all the way from Vegas to San Diego to San Bernardino. They come in and they qualify for other UNAA competitions. And so that's an exciting event we have coming up. Well, it's a fun place to bring your kids. Gets out a lot of extra energy that they might have. We offer classes and we offer open gym too. The classes are going to teach strength training and agility, and it's a good exercise program, and that we're here. We've been open for 5 years.
As you can see, Go Ninja in Lancaster is not just a place for physical fitness, but also for personal growth and skill development. From the signed Ninja Warrior plaque to the authentic dojo environment, every aspect of the facility is designed to immerse you in the world of athleticism and discipline. From the Hidden Dojo to the Go Ninja Gym, this place has it all. I'd like to thank Jacob, Ryan, and Margaret for my experience here. This is Joseph Leo from L28 News, sending it back to the studio.
Thanks, Joe, for that Joe-jitsu of a story. So whether you're looking to conquer an obstacle course or learn self-defense, Go Ninja Gym and the Hidden Dojo are the perfect resources for any aspiring ninja. Located at 42156 10th Street West in Suite D in Lancaster, challenge yourself and learn new skills and join the ranks of those who have embraced their inner warrior. For schedules and more information, please scan the QR code on your screen now.
Ryan, did you ever get a chance to actually watch that show, American Ninja Warrior?
Dude, I love that show. I mean, growing up, I used to watch that all the time, just like on local channels and stuff, but it's definitely grown since then.
Yeah,
I mean, there's like a whole culture now.
It's grown all the way out here in the AV in Lancaster, so it's really cool and unique that you get a different type of workout rather than just going to the gym, just running on the treadmill.
Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, you're just having fun, playing on monkey bars, rock climbing. And
you're still getting a good workout.
Yeah, next thing you know, you're in shape.
And a ninja. In a significant stride towards community-driven development, the city recently hosted the El Dorado Park Community Input Day on Monday, November 13th, providing local residents with a unique opportunity to actively shape the future of their neighborhood park. Fueled by a generous grant of $8 million, the city of Lancaster is committed to transforming its local parks to ensure safety, comfort, and enjoyment for all residents. This event served as a vital platform for community members to voice their opinions and preferences, contributing to the decisions that will dictate the park's forthcoming changes. Attendees engaged in a collaborative process, filling out surveys that allowed them to prioritize amenities such as a new skate park, enhanced landscaping, a basketball court, a splash zone, and a new playground. With the overarching goal of creating a park that aligns with the community's diverse needs, the El Dorado Park Community Input Day exemplifies Lancaster's commitment to fostering an inclusive and enjoyable environment for all its residents. We'll now be heading over to El Dorado Park for more. It's fall time here in the city of Lancaster. Right now, I'm at El Dorado Park. This is Jacobo Garrido reporting for L28 News, and today is Community Input Day. It's the perfect time where the Parks Department engages with the community and talks to local residents about all the upcoming changes coming to a park near you. In a collaborative effort to enhance the local community and foster a sense of shared ownership, the city of Lancaster hosted Community Input Day at El Dorado Park on Monday, November 13th. The event provided a unique platform for residents to actively participate in shaping the future of their neighborhood park. Fueled by a generous $8.4 million grant, the city is steadfast in its commitment to transforming its local parks, prioritizing safety, comfort, and overall enjoyment for residents. Attendees at El Dorado Community Input Day seized the opportunity to make their voices heard, expressing preferences for future park amenities through a survey. The survey allowed participants to prioritize their favorite enhancements, with popular choices including a new skate park, improved landscaping, a basketball court, splash zone, and a new playground. To help our viewers learn more about all the upcoming changes the park has in store, I spoke with Senior Analyst for the Parks Department, Angela Claiborne, who opened up about the mission behind the Community Input Day and what a grant like this can do for our local community.
Absolutely. So we're really excited today because we got a grant from the state to rehab this park. And so we're looking for the community to give us some feedback on what they'd like to see happen first. And so we have the option of maybe doing some of the amenities, like adding a skate spot or perhaps a splash pad, maybe even the basketball court improvements, or maybe even improving the building. So we just want to hear back from the community and say, what's important to you? You know, we're getting mixed reviews. People have favorites for different reasons. So we're going with an aerospace theme, which pays some homage to the area, which has an aerospace history, as we all know. And this particular park, we were talking before about the nostalgia that comes to mind when we think about the rocket ship that used to be part of this playground here, the 3-story rocket ship. I used to play on it myself. So we went with an aerospace theme for this park to kind of pay homage to all of that. We got a grant for $8.4 million, which seems like a lot of money, especially pre-COVID. But now that it's after COVID, we need to make sure that we are prioritizing what's important to the community. So we may not have all the things that we originally hoped to have in the initial scope, but we want to get what's most essential to the community. So hopefully, after today's engagement and the future engagement planned this month, we'll have a really clear idea of what's important to the community, and that's what we'll see coming to the park. We love hearing from our community, so please come out today. And if you haven't had a chance to come out, then we would love for your feedback, especially on social media. We have a link to the same survey we're doing today on Instagram, so join us there if you're not going to join us in person. But either way, join us.
The gathering exemplified a community-driven approach to park improvement, ensuring that facilities align with the diverse needs of the community and contribute to an enjoyable experience for all. As Lancaster continues this transformative journey, each park becomes a canvas for collective aspirations, fostering a shared vision for communal spaces that reflect the desires and preferences of the residents they serve. As the sun sets here on another crisp fall evening, El Dorado Park is set to have a groundbreaking transformation with all the upgraded amenities as well as landscaping improvements. This has been Jacobo Garrido reporting for L28 News. Let's send it back to you guys in the studio.
Jacobo, I think it's fantastic that the city allows residents to have an active role in what they'd like to see in their neighborhoods and in their parks.
No, I couldn't agree more because, you know, some people might want a basketball court, maybe a new playground, or even the splash zone when it gets hot during the summer months. So this is the best way to get everyone in on the decision and have your voices heard.
Yeah, I mean, not only is it inclusive, but it gets you pumped for like these upcoming changes and renovations because you played an active role in that.
Yep.
Well, thank you for tuning in to the City of Lancaster's news. I'm Ryan.
And I'm Jacobo, and this has been
L28
L28 News.